The Enigmatic Majesty of Ancestral Power. The sands of the Cometian wastes had swallowed empires. They whispered of dynasties that had ruled when stars were still young, of gods who walked as kings, and of a power so profound it had been sealed away, lest lesser ages misuse it. This was the legend of the Silent Pharaoh, the king who had not died, but had become the land itself. Lirael, a seeker from the sun-scarred tribes, had followed the star maps etched on ancient pottery shards to this desolate basin. Her people were dying, their own well of ancestral memory running dry, their technology failing as the connection to their past frayed. The elders spoke of a place where the past was not a memory, but a living, breathing force. They called it the Nexus. When she crested the final dune, her breath caught in her throat. The legends had not done it justice. Before her lay not just a pyramid, but a countenance. A colossal pharaoh's head was seamlessly integrated into the pyramid's face, its features stern and eternal, hewn from the same sun-baked stone. It was not a carving, it was a fusion. The being was the structure, its consciousness the labyrinth within. This was the Silent Pharaoh, the god-king who had sacrificed his mortal form to become the eternal guardian of his people's soul. The entire edifice pulsed with a low golden thrum, a heartbeat felt in the soles of her feet rather than heard. The hieroglyphs that covered the monument and the surrounding temple walls were not static inscriptions. They shimmered and flowed like liquid gold, the stories of a civilization constantly rewriting themselves, alive with the energy they contained. Celestial bodies, comets, and star clusters woven from light drifted around the pyramid's apex, casting a soft, otherworldly glow upon the swirling sands. Lirael's journey was not one of plunder. She had not come to steal a relic or a weapon. She had come to ask a question, one her people had forgotten the answer to. How do we remember who we are? As she stood in the shadow of the titanic face, she felt a presence brush against her mind, vast and ancient. It was the Silent Pharaoh. His voice was not sound, but a resonance that unfolded directly in her consciousness, a wave of pure knowing. "You have not come for power," the presence intoned, a statement of fact that echoed through her bones. "You have come for permission." Lirael could only nod, her eyes fixed on the enigmatic majesty above. A beam of concentrated golden light erupted from the pharaoh's stone eye, not striking her, but enveloping her. It did not burn. It felt like warm oil seeping into her skin, her mind, her very DNA. Visions flooded her, not of the past, but of the ancestral potential that still lived within her tribe. She saw their lost songs, their forgotten sciences, their inherent connection to the cosmic rhythms. The power was not in the pyramid. The pyramid was merely a battery, a focus. The true ancestral power had always been within them, a dormant seed. The Silent Pharaoh was not a hoarder of power, but a gardener. He had not given her a cup of water. He had unclogged the wellspring within her own soul. The light receded. The celestial orbs above the pyramid brightened, as if in approval. Lirael turned from the immense visage, no longer a solitary supplicant, but a living vessel. She carried no artifact, but the reawakened memory of her people's grandeur. The enigmatic majesty was not a spectacle to be witnessed, but a truth to be reclaimed. And the journey home, she knew, would be the first step in building a new kingdom from that rediscovered truth.